Hello guys, I want to make a quick little video here and discuss another way that you can divide your geometry a little bit easier. I've talked a lot about using Boolean cutting or ProBoolean to get different results. And I was working on this grandstand and I came across another way that's a little bit easier to use for things like this. And I wanted to show you that. The reason why the Boolean process isn't going to work in this, and I want to discuss that really quick. If I zoom in here at this corner or this intersection right here, and let me back up a second. This is the grandstand that's in turn 1 down the backstretch of North Wilkesboro. This is not going to be North Wilkesboro, but I wanted to get this overall shape on this object here. And you can see that this part of the grandstand and this part of the grandstand are all the same angle or steepness or banking, I guess. But it has a section that's cut out here in turn 1. And using the Boolean or ProBoolean method, you would create a plane following that back edge back there. Have it protrude through and then use the compound objects, Boolean or ProBoolean modifiers and use that to slice that object. Now the reason that doesn't work very well in this case, as I go ahead and zoom back in here, is because that edge right there is over here in the middle of that polygon. You can take time and line that up perfectly if you want to. It would probably work that way. But when you use the Boolean process, it doesn't know that you should cut from this edge right here of that polygon to this edge. It doesn't understand that it needs to be connected there. So it ends up connecting everything except this, and you end up with this polygon being unaffected by the Boolean cutting. You could probably go ahead and do the same thing again, extend it past, and get it to cut again without cutting into the other one. But there's another way to do it. I wanted to go over that here in this video. So what I'm going to do is hide that. And I'm actually going to raise the ground plane up just a little bit here so I can see through. I'll just raise the height up. And what I'll do is I'll zoom back in on that polygon there. And we'll go to the top. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Snaps toggle up here at the top. I'm going to select Snap to Edge Segment toggle. Make sure that's pressed and make sure none of the other buttons are depressed up here. And I'm in Polygon and I'm going to hit Cut. And if you'll notice, when I move the mouse over to an edge, it snaps to that edge. So now what I can do is manually cut this. So I'm going to start right there. When I get to another edge, it automatically snaps over to that edge. I'm just using I on the keyboard to center the viewport over the mouse. So I can do the same thing over here and make my line up with that back edge. And same thing over here. And I'm going to square it off just a little bit. It's not going to be perfect. But again, this isn't based on North Wilkesboro per se, so. And now, if I put the ground plane back to 0, you can see by that red line that I have a complete cut. And let me turn that material off, so it's probably easier to see there. I think now you can see it snaps off there. I have a perfectly cut out shape there. If I go ahead and hold Control and select all those faces, I can go ahead and delete that. And now I have the correct shape. You can spend a little bit more time, if you wanted to mix the two processes together to get a better result, in that kind of area over there. But that gives you another tool to use there. So you can see that it maintains the same angle, but it cuts that chunk out. So Hopefully that helps you out. Thanks for watching.